Hello. Oh, holy shit. What did I do? Why do I have no life? Oh, right. Right. I remember what I was doing. Yeah. Yeah. Remember the remember that you in fact have no life. I mean, not yet. I actually have a job and a life and all that. But we'll deal with the whole having no life thing soon. Hang on. What is our current level at? How close are we to leveling? Pretty close. About 2,000? No, actually less than that. Only 1,000 away. And then we can put enough in to probably get the soul that's in here. I really hope things don't respawn. Because I remember what we were doing last time. And, yeah. I remember why I'm so low on life. Okay. Oh yeah, Estachu's a good person to ask about that. How much life do I actually have right now? I just want to draw everyone's attention to the actual life total on my health bar right now. Wow. I don't know how that happened. That's actually kind of impressive. All right. Let's see if I can fix that. Oh, geez, that arcane fever is getting pretty high. I wonder if Skyrim uses a float to determine damage values. That would make sense as to why I'm still alive with 0 life. Alright, let's do this. Last time we did this, we got completely obliterated. What can go wrong? What could possibly go wrong? Oh. Well, that could go wrong. Yeah, he'll get better. As far as I know, nothing here respawns, so once it's dead, it's dead. Woo! That's pleasant. Oh. Ah, damn it. They ended up blocking my exit. I don't know how they got into the door and ahead of me. One of them must have come around behind. Ah, damn it. So, Malorthy, did you see my message on Discord? I may need your help to work with some of the stuff that I'm trying to do for the next expansion. We'll see. We'll see. Jesus, that is a lot of enemies. Where did you come from? They keep somehow ending up behind me, and I don't know how. I'm guessing that they actually come around behind the... Because it's weird. I've got enough summons that shouldn't even be possible. But I don't end up hearing them die, so... I don't know. Jesus, that really is a lot of enemies. I don't actually know what... Oh. Okay, I think there actually is a skeleton that's just spawning behind us somehow. Because that was... Okay, no. We're gonna go and do a good, solid look, because something has been happening. Where's my mage light? Ah! Aha! This is the one that keeps coming up behind me. I'm very happy that we found it, because now we can murder it dead. I really wish that I had a little bit more leeway in terms of how long you have to charge, because the animation is definitely finished, but sometimes it just undo... Oh, there's more. Greg, go over there. I'll take a petty soul gem filled. So what's everyone up to today? You still have your Xenix? That reminds me, Statsu, probably sometime this month I should schedule a time during the weekend where I can actually have you come over and we can figure out what exactly I need for the setup I'm trying to run. Because I still have no fucking idea how to set this thing up. I also seem to have lost the actual manual, so I'm going to have to download that again. Ooh, a small pearl. Oh, no worries, Malarthy. No worries. Okay, this is where we need to go. Ooh, lucky. It's a rat! Oh, now I've got ataxia again for like the 5th time. Goddamn rats spreading disease. Yes, I bought the thing already. It's, I believe it's a Behringer. The same one that you're recommending to spec. I have an XLR cable, but I'm not actually 100% sure what other cables I need, and I don't really want to make a purchase on the cables until I know that I need them. So that's kind of why I need your help here. I am willing to actually go into a store to buy the cables too. So we can do it the same day. Just the full setup. Hi! Do I actually need the 4 mic channels? Oh, sorry, no, I've got a 2 mic setup. Because I'm maximum I'm only going to be using 2. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Hang on, there's a cat that is doing unspeakably nutty things. Where is this cat? Where did she go? I hear her, and then she's disappeared. Yeah, maximum that I'm ever going to need is the 2 mic channels that I already have. I don't intend to have more than that. Oh, wait. I just realized why we're not gaining back any magicka or mana right now. Because we can't. We need to start buying some ambrosia. Cat, what are you up to? Holy crap, she has the zoomies. We need to find a place to rest. How much money do we have? 603. That is more than enough for what I'm attempting to do here. Let's see. We're really close to our next level.
Walk blessed. Hello. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Walk blessed, my sir. Of course.
Okay, we're gonna give you 500 and then walk around with the rest.
A wise decision. Hello. How may I be of service?
I want to
Of
access my
course.
vault. What is our... We got 72 pennies per day. It's gonna keep...
Walk blessed. Walk blessed, my sir.
Let's see here. Oh my god, you can...
Hello. How may I be of service?
Huh? Help you?
Oh, I wonder if you can rob a bank. I would like to rob a bank. Robbing a bank sounds fun. And a moment. Meat market. 4.25. Right, golden sickle.
Yes?
The Naramese house of Bodenbrooks searches for Max of Niceblood. After faking his own death in Narim, he absconded to Enderal and was seen at a farm near Ark's Harbor. Arresting him holds the prospect of a reward of 10,000 Naramese gold coins. Well, shit. I am very interested in that amount of money. With that amount of money, I could get myself a really good house. Not that house. What are we, peasants? Okay, you guys see this cat, right? The cat that is just like trying to get my attention, I'm pretty sure. Look at her. Look at her go. She has the zoomies times 10 right now, and I don't know why. I don't know what's gotten into her. And yet, at the same time, she won't play. She just has the zoomies for like no distinguishable reason.
They just sit on their asses and hope things settle themselves.
I mean, it's say that she wants scritches, but every time I go over to pet her, she's just like, no, and then zooms off. So I don't know. Also, we definitely need some ambrosia. We're at like 70, 79%. So we're pretty damn close to losing our life right now.
Hey, you're an adventurer, aren't you?
Kapoo,
Have
edge
you
punch.
been to- Oh, how do they say it?
Elsa, what are you doing?
Melee? My dad told me that's where the petrified live.
She's just hiding underneath her bed. What happens if I like move it? a string somewhere around here too. I don't know where it went. I think my roommate moved it. Okay. Anyway, let's fix that ambrosia problem. Although it's going to be expensive. It's going to take 4 ambrosias, which is going to cost around 800. Yeah. Life is never cheap.
Malfast.
Apples, dates, bananas, the freshest fruits right from the farmer's coast and Doonville.
Doomville. Doomville.
Yeah.
Yes?
It's not as
I wouldn't want to buy from a place called Doomville.
Last. What can I do for you? Sure.
Doomville sounds terrifying.
May your path always be even.
Moralas pleasant. Spices, rugs, delicacies, only the best.
Un-
From Kile.
Only the best.
Look,
I don't care about one-handed. See, I don't know what any of that stuff means. This is exactly why I told you to talk to Istatsu, because Istatsu actually knows what those words all mean.
delicacies, only the best. Straight from Kile. Take a look.
Fruits, vegetables, bread fresh from the oven. Treat yourself.
Mana damaged. Oh, that sounds fantastic.
things settle themselves.
Okay, we've got ambrosia. We've got ghost wrappings.
Hungry? I've got just what a weary child
Greetings. Do you? Sure. Take a look.
Do you have... Ravener egg? I don't know what a Ravener is.
Walk blessed.
Yes?
Or Yamaha, but May. Wait, this is the nobles. Yeah. There's the puzzle box. Man, I sure am glad I'm allowed to have my summon out the entire time now. It's great. Because my summon, having to resummon it if a battle breaks out in the city is just not great.
Walk blessed.
Who are you? I don't care. Go away. Uriah's house. Graf Adru von Wilk. Okay, looks like she's finally starting to calm down. Yeah, I don't know. I think that what she really wants is another toy. And unfortunately, right now I don't have the money to give her another toy. and I probably won't until I start figuring out how much money I'll have for this next month.
Oh my. Now, I've seen this face, so yes, hooray. What can I do for you today?
Why do you always talk in rhyme?
Oh, this one is curious. I'm sad to have to tell you this, even though I'm not furious. My secrets stay in the abyss. Blazes.
That one didn't really make a lot of sense.
You're right. I didn't see that question coming, that's all. But how goes the saying, practice makes perfect? Next time I'll be prepared.
Why the rhyming?
The business didn't go well in the past moons, that's all. Hardly any travelers or outlanders anymore. And the arcanists of the Order prefer to get their supplies elsewhere since Grand Master Arenthiel has returned. Well, since I have a son to feed, I had to think of something. That tip with the rhyming came from my brother-in-law, Doral. He's with the sickle and came back from a journey to Calais just recently. He said that he visited a lecture from a Chilean merchant there. And he said that in order to be successful nowadays, one needs a, unique selling proposition. Yes, that's how he called it. Something to distinguish him or herself from the competition.
So if I really wanted to piss off a radio person, it's that too. All I would have to do is spill coffee on a mixer, is that what you're saying?
Correct. I know I'm not the best poet, but I'm sure you'll remember bartering at Emberlord and Fireflash better than with that goat-faced vagabond woman Stonehand down at the market.
True.
My wares it is you want to see. I promise you, they'll bring you glee.
Let's see here. Hey man, I don't know that. For all I know, they could be in the exact same, I don't know, table. Yes, that's where you put the radio DJs, in the table. Let me see here. She's got ghost drafting. Nothing I can actually use to turn into ambrosia, though. So we're just gonna have to buy some ambrosia. Ugh. I'll buy 2. There we go. Our magic is coming back now.
Yes? What are you doing here?
So you expect by the end of this you'll actually understand mixers better than me, which is fantastic.
Please, just one penny.
Who are you?
Who are you?
Apples, dates, bananas, the freshest fruits right from the...
Hammers, daggers, swords, looking for steel. Everything for the path-abiding soldier.
Mm-hmm. Gotta sell all of these things. We need that, actually. For reasons I won't bring up quite yet. Oh yeah. I'm gonna have to give that to one of my summons at some point. Set of the mysterious nomad. What helmet am I wearing right now?
Common.
Oh, I'm wearing a circlet, the Nemesis circlet.
In.
Hungry? I've got just what a weary traveler needs.
Is it a fish? A weary traveler like me could certainly use a fish. Okay then, let's see here. I think we are good to get going. Mm-hmm. Need to go to the barracks. We're gonna get that soul yet, god damn it.
I really need that new herbal essence for my hair. Is it important?
More important than you could possibly know.
Yes?
Wonder what they're doing. Alright, into the crypt again. This can only end poorly. Oh, something else I wanted to share with everyone. I actually did figure out the full list for what we're going to be streaming this October. Something else that I added to it was Until Dawn, which I don't know how many people are really familiar with Until Dawn, but apparently it's gone down significantly in price since its release, which doesn't really surprise me because it doesn't have any replay value whatsoever. So Yeah. Hey, those are home for the of the Forsaken. God damn it, this place is just so huge. Crafting book adapt. Hi! Pulled off that fancy maneuver and then just got an arrow. Hey, I'll take it instead of my summon, that'll be fine. You guys want to kill this thing? You're just standing there, staring at him. Come on, buddy, that's just rude. Rainbow, nice. Well, putting it into health isn't gonna hurt anyone. Spec, another way that you can save money a little bit is if you don't want to switch to XLR right now, you can get a mic like what I've got. And that thing has, the reason that I picked this was actually not because it was the best mic, but because it could use both XLR and USB. Up to you if you want to do that though. It allows you to future-proof a little bit. You know, so if your current setup doesn't work or you decide you don't like it, you can still use the USB part of the mic.
Hey, Elsa.
Rats! Alright. Are you gonna attack? There we go. That door's not opening. Common soul gem, failed. Oh god. What are you doing? Thank you. Oh god! How could you do this to me? My own summons preventing me from getting out of the way. They're doing it again! That's a ghost. Yeah, good luck using ice on that thing. Ectoplasm, ghost trappings. Neat, neat. Iron War Axe, okay. Oh, we can't get ectoplasm out of ghosts. Oh yeah, they're 100% crap. My mic is definitely one of those, but it's more just, in my case, that I actually need something that could use both. Like, mine isn't great, and I'll probably have to upgrade eventually, but it can use XLR, and I'm still trying to make the swap over to XLR someday, when I finally convince the statue to come over, and we can go and take a look at what I need. Gold ingot, I'll take it. My lockpicking abilities are too low. I may need an Unducey's key. Wait, do we not have an Unducey's key? Nope. Yeah, I know. That's on me. That's not on you. The main problem actually has been more that I've not been available. In the next couple of weeks, I probably should be able to make myself, hey, it's a red Vinrit, more available. And, well, more specifically, the next month. What sort of bad things are we talking about, a statue? This place just keeps on going. One of these days I'd like to see a stop to it, but it just keeps on going. Like holy balls. I think I just tore the seat of my pants. Well, that's not good. Gonna have to replace that. Hope that wasn't something that was happening at work. That would have been awful. Take that. That seems like a novel. Prying the cable seems like a bad thing. Hmm. This place seems special, but I don't know how. Goo. Goo. All right. These skeletons also seem like fine fellows, I'll be honest with you. Absolutely dapper. I don't know. What is a gentleman? Another word for a gentleman. Someone give me something. Dapper Mentalgen. That was terrible. A Revener egg and some silver ore. Really close to being done with that. Let me eat those ice claws I noticed earlier. Need a key for that. Don't know what's in there. Okay, and then there's this other room over here that has these. Let's see here. I'm gonna go ahead and not transmute net of souls those. I can hear something. That might be upstairs though. Oh man, you already know way more about this than I do, Spec. Wait. Let's see here. So the home of the Forsaken right here. During my exploration of the Ark's crypt, I found a strange socket in a stone wall. It seems as if something can be placed here. Neat. But we can't do anything with it yet. You guys hear that, right? Everyone hears that. Aha! Gonna have to get to a Phasmos chamber now. See what we need to make this. Also, that's the only one that I actually know the location of. So, woo? Question mark? Another soul for the soul army.
Yes.
What?
Woman thinks she's Vatira incarnate.
I don't know why it has all of these different ones. They're all just the same thing, just missing components. Summons the ghost of a deceased noble. Strength, one-handed marksman, elementalism, light magic. Light magic, you say? Yay. Neat.
Word of advice.
Research.
Sauntering about dark alleys down here, and watch your
Alright.
backs.
Let's see what this guy's got. And then we'll see what he needs to be given. Consumables. He's got more health, that's for sure. Health regeneration. Already he has better armor. His light armor is really good.
That's a nice dress you're wearing there, sunchild. I'd be careful. Some people down here would kill for something like
So he has a sword. What are you currently using? Fine steel cuirass, fine steel gauntlets, fine steel boots. But he's and a rune sword. The rune sword that I gave him. Probably. Okay, what do we want to equip to you? Oh, that reminds me. We should give Yara the bow. The cat's looking at me like, why aren't you feeding me? Oh, thank God we've got so much bone meal. Have I eaten? I have. I've had a burrito. As I do. I have all of the burritos. For you see, that is all I eat. Okay, good. She equipped it. Set of the swashbuckler. Supposedly I have the hood somewhere around here. I might have sold it by accident. Okay, I don't think there's anything that I have that can be equipped that's better than his current stuff, unfortunately. Actually, he might be better set to magic. Or to balance so that he uses both magic and sword at the same time. I have eaten dinner. Don't worry, Spec. I got home and I still had the burrito from this morning left. It was supposed to be my breakfast, but I actually had to leave before that. Yeah, don't you worry. I'm fine. Fine steel helmet of magic resistance. Oh. You see, that I actually wouldn't mind giving him. Costs a lot to spectralize, but it's not like I'm low on resources right now. So that is fine. I could give him a rune bow. Elsa, what are you doing? What do we talk about? I could give him a rune bow, but I kind of just want him using his magic, honestly. What I will give him, however, is the Staff of Healing. Because God knows I don't use it. How is this compared to Skyrim? I'd say this is better than Skyrim, honestly. I've been a lot more engaged by the story of it for starters. Time traveling. Actually, yeah, time traveling cataclysms. It just keeps on occurring over and over. And I would very much like to see what the result of it is. Alright, buddy. I am going to summon you. Oh, look at that hat. I am actually going to change your combat style, though. To balanced. He's a tier 2 as well, so he's actually better, just in general. Do I want to change? Nah, you're fine. What I can do is we're going to go back up to the top and we're actually going to enchant most of his stuff. Which means I need to pull it off of him. Oh no! I don't think I can pull it off of him because any of the equipment that he starts with I can't just remove. Oh no, never mind, I guess I can. Look at that. This is actually fine. And now he is nude. Hello, my dude. So we're gonna go up, we're gonna enchant it after we improve it a bit. To the... What do you want? You want some play? Yeah, she wants some play. Damn it. I don't know where her string is. That's the thing that she really loves to play with.
I have books, scrolls, potions, anything from friends who have fighting magic.
Just what a weary traveler needs.
But yeah, this is much better story-wise. The gameplay is much improved as well. They just added a lot onto the combat features. Magic feels way more balanced.
We always go too easy.
A couple things I don't like, but they're few and far between. And I can't really even put my finger on them, to be honest. I just know that I don't like certain things. I want to tire her out so that she stops bothering me. But she seems to have unlimited energy right now. How are you doing, Zatara? How are your logs? Jesus, that's a glitchy bod. You've seen the dad bod, now see the glitch bod. Okay, we also need to get this guy some better pants. So he likes light armor as a thing. If we actually look at his attributes. Armor is 25 because he's not wearing anything. His light armor is 31. His heavy armor is actually garbage. So let's see if we can't get him some better light armor. Oh. I do want to give him this though. No, that's two-handed. Oh shit, this comes in a set? I just noticed that. Alright, let's enchant this fish. Wait. I can do that? I can tear this apart and put it on other things? Oh boy. I didn't realize that.
Really need that new herbal essence for my hair.
I feel like that's not worth it yet. We'll keep it around. Hold up a moment. Let's go sell some stuff.
Hammers, daggers, looking for steel. Everything for the path-abiding soldier.
Everything. Jesus, I picked up 17 of these stupid things. Yeah. You okay, Elsa? I thought I heard her sneezing. Steel shoes. How do these compare to steel? Oh, they're lighter. Okay. Happy kitty. She loves the pets. I think she loves the chases more though. Get rid of these potions of invisibility. $697. Jesus, this guy has a lot of money. Lots to burn. An adept enchantment. Yeah. More of those we can get, the better. Fine steel gauntlets. A Pyrean shield. I would be very curious to see what that turns into. Silver steel sword.
Come again.
Okay, let's actually go through our crafting stuff. A lot of it requires handicraft of a decent level. Our handicraft is 25, so we can do up to adepts. Fine leather cuirass? Or firm leather cuirass? Firm leather helmet. Leather boots. No leather gloves, though. Huh. Go ahead and see if we can't make something out of this. Oh, I can improve that slightly. can I not? Oh, do I need to go to a forge or an anvil?
Acts like a sublime. Some people just don't know their place.
I don't know how this stuff works, man. Help me out. Need to go to a forge to actually do the crafting. And we need to improve it at the workbench. Oh, okay. So all of this, I don't actually think that I can craft armor. Or weapons or anything like that. So all of these blueprints that I've been collecting that I thought I could use, I think those are all stuff that I can sell.
Hello.
That is fine. Fine by me. All right. I'm a little bit let down by that, to be honest. I thought that I could craft things. I was wrong.
Hungry for arcane secrets.
Hammers, daggers, swords. The best from the Chilean archipelago to this beautiful country.
I can craft
When something
weapons.
catches your interest.
Okay, apparently I can craft heavy armor. What? How do I craft leather stuff, though?
Walk blessed.
Welcome, list.
May his light guide you. Come back if you find.
Oh, that's where you craft leather stuff. Okay, gotcha. We need nails and steel ingots for firm leather cuirasses. Medium backpack requires a lot of spare parts. Silver ingot, steel ingot, and quicksilver ingot. Wow. That's not... that is not cheap to craft, but it's twice the capacity. So it's actually well worth holding on to. Okay, twice the kappa. Okay, let's get some leather strips. Wait, no, I can just make some. So we need a bunch of spare parts, which are like nothing in weight, so might as well just go grab them all. And I shouldn't have been passing up all those nails because I almost certainly don't have enough nails. No. Ah, not barely even. It was just one. Corundum, silver. Yep, we do have a silver ingot. We got a steel ingot. Iron ingot? We don't have a quicksilver ingot, though. I know we can buy one, though. And then probably get nails from the blacksmith, I'm guessing.
May your
Hammers,
path
daggers,
always-
swords.
Have you heard?
The best from the Chilean archipelago to this beautiful country.
War
Let me know when something catches your interest. Looking for steel? Everything for the path abiding soldier.
No! Do you have nails? You do have nails. Just go ahead and buy those. You don't need those. Do you have fine leather boots, handicrafted 20? Oh, sweet. I can do those. I don't know if... Oh, Pyrene armor is the equivalent of Dwarven armor, I think. Rune battle axe, rune shield, rune armor. I think that's heavy armor. I don't know, man.
Greetings.
Just hopping between all of these. We'll get a backpack yet.
Hello there. Are you looking for garments? I have the finest cloth from Kilay to Enderal. Come and look for yourself.
Come and look for yourself. Medium backpack. I'm just missing the quicksilver ingot now.
Walk blessed. Walk blessed.
I'm almost certain he actually had a quicksilver ingot. And if not, then I can probably scour the city and find one. That backpack is currently highest priority out of all of my high priorities.
Path-abiding soldier.
That includes doing the main quest, but let's be honest, we already knew that. Yes. Wait, do you have one in here? My god, you guys suck. You don't have a leather rack. Okay.
Steel, I can provide.
Wait, maybe you do. Nope. Never mind. Alright. Cool. Cool. We're just going to steal from everyone. Do you have a leather rack? I think she does. Yes. Let me just teleport over here. Oh my emotion there. All that stuff. That's a medium backpack. Put it on. Put it on. This one. My god, you glow like the light of 1,000 suns, Samael Dalitu. Wow. I need the firm stuff. Which means I need steel ingots.
How may I be of service? Of course.
Give me your steel ingots. I know you've got it. You can't hide it from me. Fine leather gauntlets. Firm leather cuirass.
Some things never change.
Firm leather helmet requires another steel ingot. It's always the steel ingots with you guys. Just never a dull day.
Yes. Of course.
Oh my god, you've only got one more. Jesus, those cost a lot.
Acts like a sublime. Some people just don't know their place.
Okay, so we got the cuirass, we got the helmet, we need the gauntlets and the boots. We can also do a little bit of improving here. Make these into superiors. Oh. Ah. Requires an iron ingot. What?
Yes.
Look, look. You guys are gonna eat all of my money at this rate. However, I will sell off all of the blueprints that I'm not going to be using. Like these fine steel gauntlets and stuff like that. Silver steel sword. That I can probably use. Leather helmet, leather cuirass, all of this can go away. There we go. Give me some iron. Also, do you have the boots? A Duneville steel sword. I don't know if that's any good, but we can try to make one. Nah, she doesn't have any of the boots. Leather shoes versus leather boots, I'm guessing. Ah, firm leather boots. Here we are. For my own sanity, it's probably safer to buy, or just faster to buy them. Okay. Say goodbye to this fine steel crap. We don't need that.
How may I be of service?
There.
Yes. Of course.
Huh. Okay, so we've got everything that I want. Except we can't upgrade the last two parts. They need iron ingots both. That's easy enough to get. This is going to be an entire stream of me upgrading one single soul. It's going to be the best content ever. And all of you are going to be riveted to your seats. That is my prediction right now. It's already been an hour and a half. Most of it actually just me getting the soul, to be honest. and I'm going to describe the entire process. You see, we gotta put these boots in, we gotta upgrade them, and then we gotta enchant them. Here we go. I know we've got some potion of fortifying, enchanting. I don't know how long that lasts, but we've got it.
Is it a...
Kind of wish I had his helmet right now. Damage, mana.
Hungry? I've got just
Can we
what
fortify
every traveler
enchanting at all?
needs.
No. I don't know what it was that fortified enchanting, but I don't have it. All right.
Walk blessed. Hungry for arcane secrets? I have books, scrolls, potions, anything for friends of path-abiding magic.
Path-abiding being the operative word here.
It's not as if I didn't take all that off.
Rude. %, really?
Apples, dates, bananas, the freshest fruits right from the farmer's coast and Duneville.
I to this day do not know what the soul gem of the Aura Thief does.
Oh my. You just don't get any younger.
Well,
That's just how they are.
live with it.
Magical item crafted, heck yeah. Hold up a moment. I need to get his helmet off of him and disenchant it.
Settle themselves. Idiots.
One of these days I'll have better enchanting skills. One of these days, Matilda. One of these days.
Kitty?
She just kind of like sweeps by and is just like, hey, I'm here to get your attention. And then disappears just as quickly.
My... Bloody rats. Eating the last penny right out your...
Zorkban Cellar. Actually, Zutara, in relation to your earlier question, have you played Skyrim?
Yes.
I don't know what your background is in it. Equipment, equipment. Remove item. You played all of them since Morrowind. Gotcha. Neat. I wonder if he'll use spell books. I hope so.
It's Sunchild.
He now has nothing on. I think that these are intended to be sort of awkward to mess around with. Because, I mean, why wouldn't they be? I'm going to get rid of his crappy older armor.
Thank you, Sunchild. You saved a lot of lives.
As you like.
That's gonna get destroyed pretty soon. Anything else that I need to get rid of quickly?
Safe travels.
Drink a kitty. What are you doing?
I really need that new herbal essence from my hand.
I have to remember that.
What? What do you want?
Get rid of a bunch of stolen goods. Because odds are likely I'm going to accidentally break the law again at some point.
May always be even.
If it's clam and fish you seek, then come and take
Hungry for
Arcane secrets? Yes.
arcane secrets?
In fact,
I have books, scrolls, potions, anything for friends of path-abiding magic.
fortify elementalism. Transformation duration. What? Mana regen. Light magic. Fortify health.
Vegetables, bread fresh from the oven. Treat yourself.
Yeah, it's not as if I didn't tell them that already.
Come to your
3 points really doesn't seem like much. It doesn't seem like I'm getting my money's worth out of these enchantments, I'll be honest.
Hungry? I've got just what a weary traveler needs.
Sure. Why not? What are we going to rename it to?
Apples, dates, bananas,
Mage Guard.
the freshest fruits right from the farmer's coast and Doonville.
Hungry for arcane secrets? I have books, scrolls, potions, anything for friends of path-abiding magic.
I just don't see the fucking point.
Hmm. Wow. That actually is worth it. Worth using.
If it's clam and
Elsa, did you do something? Something that you don't want me to know about? In a moment. Smells like something happened.
We always go too easy on this guy.
Well, shit. I don't know what. It's weird. I can't smell it. I wonder if it was coming from outside. Got the window open, so it's possible. Okay.
Hungry for arcane secrets? I have books, scrolls, potions, anything for friends of path-abiding magic.
Craft it. Craft it. Okay. And then finally, the last part. Fortify one-handed, I guess. Resist frost. How much? We can get 5% max. That's not great. Carry capacity is kind of useless on the summons.
Fruits,
You
vegetables,
can't actually
bread
trade
fresh
anything
from
with
the
them.
oven. Treat yourself. Hungry? I've got just what a weary
Pet that
traveler
cat.
needs.
Come to Yorento Shangash and buy fish. Only
This new Twitch layout is kind of meh. Yeah, it seems to be everyone's. Everyone seems to be in agreement on it. I haven't really messed with it at all, because I do all of my stuff through through Streamlabs OBS, so I barely have any interaction with Twitch whatsoever. Unless I end up hosting someone later, which probably will happen after this stream. One-handed. Yeah, sure. Why not? Stabbing boots.
Hungry for arcane
There we go.
secrets? I have books, scrolls, potions,
Okay,
anything
finally.
for path-abiding
That's the last part that we wanted.
Work, work, work.
Use this to go back down to the barracks. Happy kitty.
Hey, you're an adventurer, aren't you?
You're not one of the mercenaries, are you?
How do they
As if
say
they're
it?
hiring again.
Melee? My dad told me that's
The kids.
That's it.
They burn my soul every time they speak.
Try.
Every single time they speak. All right, there we go.
Wearing son, child. I'd be careful. Some people down here would kill for something like
My dude, you look way better. Congratulations on your new armor. Hope you like it. Attributes. Armor value is almost identical to before. Huh. Interesting. Well, he's got better enchantments at least. Destruction and restoration. Huh. That seems weird. Alright. Let's go. How much money do I have? 359. Let's go to the market again. Sell off everything that I can. Just be happy with the rest and start the actual quest proper.
Move along.
What? What do you want?
As you like.
Mm-hmm. A lot of spare parts. Could sell that gold ingot too. It's not going to turn into anything of use to me. Well, actually, I suppose I could have crafted an amulet for my summons. The amulets tend to be good enchanting bases. Ah, whatever.
Just had to play the hero, didn't he?
Pity. He was a good man.
Undercity marketplace. Alright, go ahead and put everything else that isn't an amulet away. Why do I have this hammer? Ah, whatever. I just want to see how much enchanting I can actually do on these.
Are you looking for fresh fish?
Hungry for arcane secrets? I have books, scrolls, potions, anything for friends of path-abiding magic.
This also isn't great.
Hungry? I've got just what a weary traveler needs.
Yeah, that goes up to 3%. This isn't really worth it. Enchanting just doesn't feel that powerful in this. Though that might definitely be intentional given how powerful it is in other games.
Are you looking for fresh fish?
Namely, the game this one used to be. Anyway. Go ahead and put everything else away. And I think it's time to head on.
Hello. How may I be of service? Of course.
612. 500.
A wise decision. Walk blessed, my sir. Of course.
89 pennies a day. Not bad. We're definitely getting up there in terms of bank accounts. Alright. Go see the Myrad. Or Myrad. And let's get going.
Sir.
Hello.
Walk blessed, friend. Sure. Where to?
Border of the Heartland, please.
Dark? Good evening.
Evening. I need a rest. You have a bed. Oh, damn it. It's an own bed. I should have grabbed a scroll. Teleport anyway. I love that the Myrad is just like higher. I'm in the road. Good luck getting past me. Okay. So... Find Max and Iceblood. Wanted an Ark, Errand Boy. A touching effigy. Here we are. This is the one we're looking for. All right, let's go. Hello.
Yes.
Grandmaster Aranthiel sent me. I'm supposed to take the trial to become a keeper.
Oh, yes. You're the prodigy. I was expecting something else. I hope you're aware of what you're getting yourself into. Our novices trained for years for this trial. And as much as I respect the Grandmaster, I think this is naive. In other words, it will be dangerous. Be aware of that.
At least dangerous means not boring.
Oh, look at that. It's a bold swashbuckler. But fine, as you like. Then it seems I'm granted the extraordinary honor of exalting the first pathless in the history of the Order to a keeper. The others will scream for joy. Give me the package the Grandmaster gave you, and say hello to your new comrades. I have to go prepare something.
All right. Hello.
What? Oh, hello. You're our unexpected addition, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
The prodigy?
That's me.
Interesting. I'm Kalia Sakaresh, by my path novice and aspirant to the first sigil. I've been told what you did in Old Rashengrad, that you saved the excavations and fought back the mercenaries all on your own. An astonishing feat, truly. You have my respect for that.
It wasn't much of a decision. These days I seem to get into trouble wherever I go.
Well, as long as you handle it as well as you did in Old Rashengrad, that's not a bad thing, is it? You know, I'm really curious as to what the mercenaries thought they were doing. Someone willing to attack the Holy Order is either extremely powerful or extremely naive. Anyway, it's been an honor to meet you in person. Let's talk later.
Hey Zeb, welcome. You came just in time for a test of our new summon, who is very buggy. Hello.
I don't want to hear it.
I beg your pardon?
You're prattling. I don't want to hear it. Just shove off.
All right, as you wish it.
Heretics.
All right, enough of the chatter. Come here. Here. These potions will be necessary later, so be careful with them. Apart from that, it's still a few miles to the ritual place. As you're all gifted with magic, the spores in the forest ahead will make you a little dizzy, but we won't stay for long. Any questions?
What spores are you talking about?
Long story. Simply put, they come from a special kind of mushroom that has infested this forest, and staying near them worsens the Arcanist's fever.
Oh, right.
So, in case you're thinking about exploring further, take some magical protection and some ambrosia with you.
All right then, let's go.
Good. Stay close to me.
You meant the second romance option? How far am I? Start of something momentous, part 2. Or part of something momentous, part 2.
But it's too late for that now. Korek would have conquered the city, and then you will be ashamed.
Huh. Last time that happened, someone died. I wonder if that'll happen this time.
So this is the Whispering Forest. Fascinating. I've read a lot about it, but never actually seen it.
Poor thing. My brothers and I have seen the border countless many times before. But I bet you know all the Undercity's rat holes instead.
Yeah, unfortunately, that'd be about accurate.
Careful.
Ah, shit. Whoops. Damn it. Let me eat it. Damn, these things have a lot of health. I missed part 1 of the one before. Every fucking playthrough. I'll have to revisit this, you say? Ah, shit. I have to improve my arcane abilities.
Yes, that man. What is he doing?
Who cares? He's probably just a traveler.
He shouldn't be here. No merchant in his right mind would voluntarily travel through the Whispering Forest. We'll go take a look at him. Stay ready.
Hello?
She's with me now, forever.
Kirash.
What? You there? Who are you? And what are you doing here?
She's with me now, forever.
What are you, deaf? Identify yourself.
His eyes. Master, this is the Red Madness.
Shit, of course. You will put away that pickaxe right now, my sir, and then get on your knees.
She wanted to leave. Don't you understand? She wanted to leave me. Just like that.
This is disgusting.
She will stay. She will.
Was that necessary?
Have you lost your mind?
I could ask you the same thing, damn it. Did you forget what Magister Yarrow did to the novices? This man could have attacked us at any moment.
Oh, really? Alphas protect us from your cunning. But did the thought ever cross your mind that one needs to understand a disease in order to heal it? And that some apothecary might have given their left hand for a living patient?
You're not being fair, Master. I was only protecting...
Like heck you did. You behaved like an idiot. And not for the first time. The other masters might ignore that fact due to your religious commitment and your bloodline.
Uh-huh.
I get that. But if something like this ever happens again, you will be suspended from the rites and will spend the rest of your life polishing prayer banks in the sanctum. Do I make myself clear?
He really was trying to protect us, Master. Maybe...
Do I make myself clear?
You do, Master. And I beg your forgiveness for my offense.
Granted. Now let's push on. We will take care of the body after the ritual.
Huh. We will take care of the body after the ritual. Relata Shera. Hmm.
Here it is. First foothold. This is where Malphas's vassals erected their first camp. So behave yourself. You too, prodigy. Well then, before we start, there's something I need to tell you. Something, important. The rumors concerning the deaths of the Lightborn, they're true.
What?
The gods are dead. They fell 2 winters ago beneath the sword of an unknown traveler. We, that is, the Order, have known about this for quite some time now, but haven't told the common people yet. But since the 3 of you intend to take the trial, there's no way to disguise the truth anymore.
But how can a god die?
There was a prophecy, as old as the Lightborn themselves, in which there was talk of a shadow god, who would end the era of gods. And it came true. I'm sorry.
You're sorry? You're telling us that the gods have been killed, and you are sorry. What's next? That tomorrow the sun will stop shining? Tell us that this is a test, Master. It is, isn't it? A test of our faith.
No, the Lightborn are dead. But, hard as it may be to accept, we cannot afford to fall into a spiritual crisis right now.
The Order of the Gods. Malphas's order was created to protect the Lightborn. And if what you're saying, this blasphemy is true, then we're meaningless. We failed, don't you see that? Oh, by the Black Guardian, I just can't believe it.
And though I shan't be seen, thou shalt live by my virtue. 3rd Revelation, verse 137. I know it's hard, Dunmar, but if this is true, we have to show strength and keep on believing in what the Lightborn stood for, which is the idea of peace and...
Oh, just shut your mouth, Sakaresh. If anything, you lowborn scum are living proof that the Order is going downhill. Do you really think I don't know about the village? You're a damned witch, and if this were the old times, you would have been crucified long time ago.
You don't mean that, Dunmar.
Drop it, for heaven's sake! We're all on the same side here.
No, we are not. This wench doesn't have any right to wear the white robes. And if you would spend more time with the Holy Scriptures instead of your brandy bottle, you would see it as well. But no, you just...
Shut up! I swear to you, one more word and you will wish that I just suspended you. But... no buts! Do you understand?
Yes.
I hope so, for your sake. Just be glad that this is a time when we need skilled mages more than ever. Just be glad. Now enough of this. Our demeanor defiles this sacred place. There will be enough time for depression and personal crisis after the trial. Let's recite the holy words.
I don't know them.
Thou art my light, my glimmer at the horizon. Thy name is my sacrament, and thy path I will honor. In life as in death. May your light guide me. Good. As you know, this trial will test the fortitude of your spirit. Because this is what distinguishes a keeper from a soldier. What distinguishes a wise man from a fool. Keep that in mind. Now, drink the potion I gave you. You first, Prodigy. Let's hope the Grand Master was right about you.
Bottoms up.
Oh no. No. No, no. I knew I wouldn't be the last one. Did they also tell you the tales about the Keeper's spirit? They've lured you into a trap, you know. And you fell for it. Because you're arrogant. Just as I am. As I was.
You're not real, are you?
Of course not. At least not according to your definition of the word. But then again, what is reality anyway? If I told you that you and your friend Sirius actually lie dead at the bottom of the sea, and that everything that has happened so far, your journey to Ark, the search at the Sun Coast, was only a dream, would you be able to recognize the truth? The answer is no. Because you don't want to be dead.
Wait, what?
Therefore, your mind will do anything to make you believe this entire dream you've had was and is reality.
Wait, pardon, hang on, what? How am I able to dream if I'm actually dead? That doesn't make any sense.
Doesn't it? Tell me, what is time to the dead and dreaming anyway? The last second before the water floods into your lungs. The very last instant before it tears them apart. In your mind, it could be an eternity. A self-created sanctuary built from nothing but your wishes. But what's the point in talking anyway? You don't want to believe me.
No, don't spoil it.
I'm tired of trying to make you. Now leave me alone before we make the suppressor even angrier. He doesn't like words. He likes the silence.
The suppressor? What are you talking about?
What? They haven't told you about him? Oh, that's so typical. The suppressor. He's the reason why we will be imprisoned here forever. And why we can't access our feelings and wishes. And he does it because he wants us to lose hope. To stop believing. And... you know, sometimes I wonder if that's exactly what we humans... what I have to do to finally be free. Give up. Detach myself from the dreams of the past. Who knows if there were anything else than phantasms to begin with. But no. No, not yet. It's too early to surrender. And isn't that what makes us human anyway? To hope? And to just keep on waiting for that one miracle that will end the pain once and for all? Yeah, I'll wait. And you will wait with me forever.
Well, shit. NPC who calls himself a warlock and worships the one below the mud. Yeah. He also has a super thick southern accent. Make him into an amazing character. What? Hey.
How did you do that?
I don't fucking know. I wish I knew.
You simply opened it? But that's impossible. All these years it's kept me from escaping, and you just... Come on. We have to look. We have to look and see what's outside. We won't get far, but still we have to see. Come, lead the way.
Sorry, cat next to me, looking real cute, ready for the pets, ready for the food. Doing that thing. I don't know. Can you guys see that? Yes. You can see that thing that she does where she sticks her butt up in the air as you're petting it. I don't know why she does that, but she does that all the time. I've never seen another cat do that. Huh. That's a chair.
By the gods, these are the scourges of the... They want to punish us.
If you say so, Bo. Requires a key. All of these require keys. I kind of figured. He's going to be a fighter 2 Ranger 17, or a 1 fighter 2 Ranger 17 Warlock. His passion is to hunt down those that abandon oaths without calling themselves to higher purposes. Oathbreaker Paladin. Huh. Interesting. That's a lot of charred corpses. They're called seducers? They're not very powerful. Then again, somehow I wonder if whoever put us here understands that I could do magic. My God, look at all this human flesh. I'm going to eat all of it.
This is so wrong. And right. At the same time, I know we can't escape, but to just have a glimpse outside. The suppressor will understand.
Let us listen to the silence. What really drives you? Who are you? Who are you since you have set foot on Enderal? Now you are the opposite of what you really are. Instructive, strong, powerful, meaningful, in short. The Prophet. You have constructed a narrative for yourself, a fairy tale about who you want to be. And you have found exactly those people who confirm it. That's the most important thing, isn't it? You've found someone who believes in your fairy tale. Don't you see? You're simply wrong. All about you is wrong. You are pathetic. You know that? What would Sirius say about this? So I just want to say, they've actually been doing an absolutely fantastic job of hinting that something like this was happening. Because I've been thinking this whole time The Enderal has a theme about it. Skyrim and the other Elder Scrolls are all about one very specific thing. What is that thing, you might ask? Player empowerment. Enderal seems to be about the other. Taking power away from the player. Which meant that the story didn't seem to match the gameplay of the game. And that's when I started to get suspicious that something was going on. And I guess it was right. Wasn't really expecting to be right, but bravo. Yeah, I know. I remember Sirius. Well, we'll see. It just seems like they've done really good work to make a lot of this stuff match the theme. There's so much to stop players from becoming powerful.
It's so cold. Maybe it wasn't such a good idea to go out. After all, I mean, yeah. Yes.
I would have liked to hear the rest of that, but for some reason he got cut off. Zeb, please just let me find this stuff out for myself. I want to experience the story as the developers intended. Despair. Hopelessness. Panic. Okay. I don't think they ever brought up that he was strong in magic. That's why I was saying. A big as hell skull. With a lot of other smaller skulls. Hmm? Oh. Oh, really? Yeah, it's just a solid model. Rather than an actual swinging rope. That's probably just a limitation. I imagine if they'd had it on a swinging rope, the characters would have spazzed out of pretty fiercely.
Haven't we been here before? By the gods.
Damn it, his dialogue keeps getting cut off.
This is so wrong. And right. At the same time, I know we can't escape, but to just have a glimpse outside. The suppressor will understand.
Oh. Alright. Yeah, maybe we'll get a second chance to... Oh, look at you! Yeah, I'm not surprised. Because I know Havoc Physics, which is the engine that... the physics engine that Skyrim uses. You... You're a happy kitty. But not happy enough, apparently. I can't cuddle this cat. She is constantly...
Maybe it wasn't such a good idea to go. After all, I mean, yeah. Yes, the girl is small. At least it's safe.
Well, that's because Khajiit have a cylindrical tail, which is harder to spaz out. Argonian have more model complexity on their tails.
Haven't we been here before? By the gods, everything here looks so similar. It's a damn maze. Oh, really? We should never have left. This will be our doom.
That one killed me.
Oh no. No. Do you see it? All the cells, they're all empty. And there's blood. Oh no. There were people in there just like us. They didn't know their place either, and now they're dead. They've simply dissolved. Because they dared to disobey the suppressor. By the gods. This is what will happen to us too. I knew it was a mistake to leave in the first place. I just knew it.
She just wants attention. Let's be honest, I haven't really been giving her enough of an outlet, so she's looking for something to do. Someday I'll find out if I can actually get her another toy. It was supposed to be I get her another toy every Wednesday, but that's expensive. Daddy! Oh, hey! That's our dad. He doesn't need his soul. He has a weak chin, unlike the sun who has big chin energy. Oh God, he does. Yeah. Just higher model complexity. That's why we don't go full tilt on a lot of collision models, because collision kind of fucks up the more complex the model is. That's why hitboxes tend have a remorse. I feel remorse now. Well, screw you. I'm taking remorse. Just like 100% ready to play. Except only with the toys that you want to play with. Like, look at her. Should have seen her earlier. She was doing backflips and stuff. I'm actually not even joking. Okay, this is... good job, Axon. You stay in there. That is some magical ability. I am almost certain that this was just placed here to taunt me. Oh, imagine if I gave her a whole verb. Oh. Oh, yeah. Hmm. What the hell? Okay, streamer mode doesn't seem to work anymore. People can still ping me on Discord. And it still makes lots of noise. That was Mularthy, by the way. He was answering a question I sent him earlier. Hmm. I don't even know why I'd want in the store.
This is so wrong. At the same time, I know we can't escape, but to just have a glimpse outside. The suppressor will understand.
I imagine we're just gonna find a giant cylinder at the end of this. And if anyone knows what the hell I'm talking about, please tell me. I wonder at this point. Did I leave my PC on overnight? No, I turned it off. He'll be fine. Huh. I don't think we're getting in there, man. I feel like we came all this way only to have to go all the way back to our cells. Well, let's find out what happens if we go back to our cells. If anything happens at all. Nope. Nope. Can't have the suppressor find us. There's a lot of blood. That skeleton was waiting, ready to fire. I'm gonna... We're back in our cell. Okay. I was expecting some sort of dialogue to happen with Ikeson. Or however the hell you pronounce his name. Or I'm not sure. Ikeson. But apparently that's not something that happened. Is there like a lever somewhere that I need to pull? Nope. Doesn't look like it. Do I need to find a lockpick somewhere? I'm guessing that I need to find a lockpick. Someone may want to start looking up what's going on here. Ectoplasm. Oh right, I turned Dad into ectoplasm, I forgot. What? And this isn't cool, Zeb? Well, oh man, that's kind of lost its appeal now that I have stopped my forward momentum. Quest we're on part of something momentous part 2. Alternatively, that key opens that door. But I don't know how to get through. Zoomy. Zoomy kitty. Oh, for some reason that didn't turn into a link. That's fine. I can still copy pasta. There's a chain. Oh my god. I'm apparently blind. Yeah, certified blind right there.
Oh no, no! Can't you see? We're back. What? Leave me alone! Suppressor's punishment. It will be horrible.
Tried to pick up a cat and the cat was like, nope. It did blend in very well. It didn't help that it was just on top of a light source. So everything around it was the color of the light source. All right. Why are you so afraid of this suppressor? I haven't seen anything.
No, you haven't. Because you're blind.
Certified.
The suppressor is here, in every single stone, in every bone, in every drop of blood, and yet you are too blind to see it. But I should have known. I mean, what can you expect from someone who has killed his entire family? I followed you
Hold up
for
a moment.
brief moment. You made me want to believe, and now you've dragged me into the abyss along with you.
But there may be a way out of here.
No, there isn't. Just look at us. Look at what we are. We are the damned because we are trapped too deeply in the past. And that's why we do not deserve freedom.
I don't understand it. Who are you? A part of me? An illusion?
Of course I'm a part of you, and you are a part of me. Isn't that obvious? But I should have known you wouldn't understand. You're too weak. You always were.
What part of me? Because you're blind. Yes, that's accurate, I guess. Do we just... I guess, do we just sleep?
Suppressors punishment. It will be horrible.
Take that.
Well, well. So you figured it out? Yes. I am what keeps you in this place. But was it blind rage that made you act, or have you truly understood who I am?
No, I was
Have you
really
understood
blind.
What
What?
drives you and determines your actions? The salt corrodes your skin, and the water filling your lungs is cold. But you still haven't found it, child, have you?
I was just taking the only action left available to me. Where the hell are we? Where are my hands? Where are my hands?
Oh, hey. Good to see you awake. How are you feeling?
Where are the others? Dunwar, Kalia, Master Barter?
Good question. The room was empty when I came here. Actually, that's quite weird now that you mention it. The entire temple seemed kind of deserted. But, probably a ceremony or something like that. Now, tell me, how are you holding up? I heard this trial's quite the feat. Apparently, some of the novices never wake up again.
Look. Where are we?
In the temple. The curarium, to be precise. You were brought here when you were traveling with that Ixon guy. I think the others are already awake, but I didn't want to leave you here, so I thought I'd just stay. I mean, hey, you are a keeper of the first sigil now, aren't you? I believe congratulations are in order.
How the heck did you know about Ixon?
Everyone knows about Ixon, and the fact that you're asking this shows how little you actually understood. You're pathetic, you know that? Simply pathetic.
Excuse me?
I said you are pathetic. At first we believed it would be more exciting this time. But now that we've seen the new prophet, our hopes are gone. You're a joke.
A nobody who let his only friend kick the bucket.
As if you'd ever accept that. You humans are always so damn persistent, aren't you? Why? Why can't you just let go?
Because in the end, you are powerless, just as all those before you. And you, prophet, you are the biggest joke of all.
You are nothing but an urchin.
A weakling.
And a murderer.
And that is why you will burn. All of you. The cleansing will happen, and there's nothing you can do to stop it.
What the hell are these things? So you are the ones behind it, aren't you? Why are you doing this? What have we done to you?
What have you done to us? You are so naive. The world is an interplay of cause and effect, and the only logical consequence of your existence is annihilation. That's the way it was, and that's the way it's going to be. But enough of the banter, urchin. We wanted to meet you, and so we did, even though the result is rather sobering. Now wake up. Keep on stumbling through the mist.
Okay, where are we now? Are we actually awake this time? Oh, hey, Kalia.
Elvis, I was starting to think I was the only one. How are you? You look exhausted.
Nothing underneath that mask. Hmm. Shock of shocks, I am.
Of course, sorry. That remark was a little redundant. But it's good to see the Grandmaster was right after all. I woke up just a few hours earlier, and he was here in the meantime. He didn't doubt for a single second that you would make it. But I suppose mutual congratulations are in order. We made it. We passed the trial.
So, does that make us keepers now?
Almost, yes. All that is left to do is to take the oath, and then Grandmaster Aranthiel will exalt us to the keepers of the first sigil. Speaking of whom, he also told me some things while you were asleep. About the Pyreans, about these dreams, and of course, about this cycle. This is so bizarre, really. At first we're told out of nowhere that the gods have died, and now humanity is on the brink of extinction. This is a lot to take in.
I figured. What do you make of all of this? The cycle, this cleansing.
Hard to say. I never had those dreams the Grandmaster talked about, even though I'm magically gifted. But then again, I always had the feeling that the Red Madness was more than an ordinary disease. Well, I suppose all of this explains a lot. At least now I can understand why the Grandmaster was willing to break all the traditions of the Order just to get you exalted to be a keeper. According to him, most of our battle against the cycle will stand or fall with you.
Basically, what he told you is we're doomed. Because I have no goddamn clue how to stop this. He seems to think I do, though. I wish I could say that with the same conviction as him. To be honest, I don't really think I've understood all of what's happened to me yet.
Yes, I believe that. It's a great responsibility you've been given. And as impressive as your skills are, I would not want to change places with you.
So what's the next step?
Well, as I said, we both have to take the Holy Oath. You should talk to the Grand Master as soon as you're ready. He's waiting for you in the Emporium.
We both? What about Dunwar?
Right. Dunwar. The apothecary examined him about an hour ago, and it doesn't look good. It's likely that he'll never wake up again.
Oh, no. Maybe a little self-control would have done him some good.
He was impulsive, yes. But to some extent, I can understand why he was the way he was. You know, Dunwar was one of those people who tried to gild their insecurity with boastful behavior. The reality is that he was the last of his bloodline, and his faith in the path and his destiny as a keeper were all that he had left. And who knows? Maybe he would have been a great help to the Order with the right guidance. But I guess Master Bartar's revelation was just too much for him. It's hard to be told that everything you've lived for was a lie.
Yeah. You don't seem to be too shaken up over all this. The death of the Lightborn, I mean.
Well, maybe I just don't show it as much. But yes, in a way, you're probably right. I suppose that's mainly due to the fact that to me, as opposed to Dunwar, the Order always stood for an idea. And an idea doesn't die with the one who first thought of it. Funny that the Grandmaster said nearly the same thing during the exaltation. Dunwar would have considered it blasphemy.
You talk about the Lightborn and their ideas as if they wouldn't have cost thousands of lives. They weren't as benevolent as you make them out to be.
That's true. A lot of crimes were committed during the Lightborn's reign, and I don't want to minimize that. But I also think a lot of those crimes were unavoidable, so to speak. Imagine you're the king of a small island, and one day your realm gets attacked by a fleet of Scarab Reavers. The invasion catches you completely off guard, and within a few hours, the Reavers have advanced to the farmland, just a few feet from your city's main gates. And before you know it, you have to make a decision. Will you use the time that remains to entrench your army within the city's walls to have a better chance of surviving a siege? Or do you send them into the field to fight the Reavers there, knowing that there is only a slight chance to save the farmers, but a big risk that you will lose both the city and the farmers?
I'd draw back into the city. Better to have a big chance to save the entire realm than a small one to save a handful of farmers.
That's one way to see it, yes. But what if your foray would have succeeded? What if you could have prevented the massacre in the farmlands? What I'm trying to say is, it doesn't matter what you do. There will be people who will despise you for your decision. If your attempt to rescue the farmers fails, you will be accused of having acted blindly and idealistically. And if you just stay in the city, they will say you didn't even try. Of course, there's a small chance the foray might work, but should decisions like that really be made as if they were a game of dice? As I said, I don't mean to absolve the Lightborn of their crimes, but I'd wager my left hand that they had a lot of similar decisions to make.
Interesting thought. Speaking of Dunwar, what was that thing at the ritual place all about? He called you a witch.
I knew the question would come eventually. I suppose the answer depends on whether you're in the mood for some gloomy talk. Sooner or later, you'll hear it from someone else anyway, so why not from me first?
Wouldn't have asked if I weren't interested. Shoot.
As you wish. Where should I start? Maybe with the fact that I don't remember anything that happened before my 6th winter. I don't know where I was born, and I never got to know my parents.
You don't remember? How come?
I wish I knew. What I do know, though, is that the first memory I have is of waking up in the middle of some village. It was dark, and I felt dizzy and, I don't know, empty? That's probably the best way to describe it. I eventually found the strength to get up and look around, and, well, that's when I realized what was actually going on around me.
What?
The entire village. It had been destroyed. There were corpses everywhere. Men, women, children. And the houses had been crushed as if some mad god had rampaged through the streets there. And it had all just happened hours before because the destruction was still fresh. Whatever it was, I didn't have much time to think about it. As soon as I got up, I saw 3 riders coming through the smoke. One of them got off his horse, ran towards one of the corpses, and started screaming something in my direction. Then I felt a blow on the back of my head, and I lost consciousness. By the name of the sun, it's strange to talk about it like this. It's been so long, but the memory feels as if it had happened yesterday.
Why did those men attack you?
Well, it turned out the riders were hunters who had come from that village. They must have observed the whatever it was from the distance and ridden back to the village. At least I think that's how it went. I guess I'll never find out. The reason they thought I was somehow involved is that the village priest found me a couple of days before it happened near a shrine in the wilderness. Apparently, I was wearing torn clothing, and no matter what the apothecary tried, he couldn't wake me up from my comatose sleep. And it seems that made the writers think I was some kind of witch child, or unholy beast, whichever you prefer.
They really thought a 6-year-old child destroyed an entire village. That's ridiculous.
For you, maybe. For them, as simple people, it was probably the best explanation they had. And think about it, it's not that far off. A motherless child who neither talks nor breathes steadily is found abandoned on the roadside and has a strange mark on her face. They leave to go hunting, and when they come back, they find their village in ruins, with that foundling child being the only survivor. You have to admit, it's not that much of a stretch, even if those men hadn't been superstitious farmers.
I see. And these men wanted to do what exactly? Take revenge?
Probably. Truth be told, I try not to think about it too much. And actually, it doesn't matter, because I somehow managed to get away before they could do anything. I even made it to Ark all by myself, which didn't turn out to be much of an improvement in the end, because I was pathless.
They brought you into the Undercity, right?
Yes. Thinking about it now, I actually wonder how I made it through my time down there. But maybe that's one of the advantages of being a child. You don't think. You just act. Still, the winters down there were cruel, and if Master Tyrus hadn't found and taken care of me, I probably wouldn't have made it through my 2nd year.
Master Tyrus? A keeper adopted you?
Yes, otherwise I would not be here. He saw me, and he knew what he had to do, is how he put it. Of course, the Order wasn't too happy about a pathless child in the Scuola, just as some aren't happy about you being here. But Tyrus was a highly regarded man, and that's why they let it slide.
Yeah, I feel like I have a theory, actually, about how intelligence works, and more correctly, how sentience works. Because I don't think that we're born sentient, but that we adapt to it over time, or develop it over time. We're certainly not self-aware. I think that the point when we we form our first memory and can actually act on that memory is the first point when we start to display it. Why is the Order so preoccupied about Pathless trying to get into their ranks? It's not like we both don't have our reasons.
That's right, we do. But we are both still pathless. And that disqualifies us according to the holy verses. I guess now you understand why I was never as connected to Malphas's teaching as Dunwar was. To some of the Keepers, I am still an outcast. And no matter what I do, I always will be.
So he just saw you and decided to adopt you. That sounds too good to be true, to be honest.
It does, yes. But then he had lost both his wife and daughter 5 years before he found me. So maybe I was some kind of substitute. I don't know. But in the end, it doesn't matter. I owe him everything. He was a good man, and that's all that matters.
So Master Tyrus granted you novitiate.
Yes, and now I'm here. Well, here we've reached the end of my impressive tale. I hope you liked it.
What happened to Master Tyrus? Where is he now?
Gone. He was very old, and there was nothing anyone could do about it. But I'd prefer not to talk about it, if you don't mind.
You're definitely not the fisherman's daughter from the village, I'll give you that.
No, I guess I'm not.
So that means Dunwar believes that this story about you being responsible for the destruction of that village is actually true?
He does, yes, and he's not alone in his opinion. One of those hunters recognized me in the market my first year as a novice, and you can imagine that it was easy pickings for those who were already against my presence in the Order. From then on, they added names to the derogatory stares. Demon Child, Witch, whatever they could come up with.
Well, you're talented, intelligent, and pretty. Many reasons for other novices to envy you.
Yes, maybe. You know what's funny? To some extent, I'm glad to be who I am. That way, people just leave me alone, and that gives me more time to focus on what's important, on my goals.
Which would be?
Several. But I'd say that's enough of the gloomy stories, don't you think? There will be plenty of time for chatter in the future. Maybe.
Alright. Dunwar was the last of his bloodline?
Yes. All of the Dalmordans fell victim to the Great Flesh Maggot Plague of 8215. Actually, it was almost sad to see him running around and boasting about his nobility, though everyone knew that without the help of the Order, he would have probably ended up living in a shack in the Undercity. If you can call that living.
Alright. Let's talk later. I should go see the Grand Master now.
You should. It's already late, but if you want, I can show you the most important places in the temple before you go to the Emporium. What do you think?
That would be nice.
Good. Then get your gear from the chest by your bed and we'll go. Well then, let's go.
Alright. Okay, I think that this is a good time to stop. Yeah. Also, is that Dunwar over there? I'm guessing that is. Yep. He's not waking up. This was an interesting session. Very interesting indeed. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up and hit this button right there, and I'm probably gonna go cuddle the cat after this, because she is very zoomy right now, and probably will stay zoomy for a little while. Goddamn canker sore. Ah. I'm gonna salt this stupid canker sore. Anyway, thank you all for joining us around the campfire tonight. Feel free to stay until dawn, but stories are done for now. You can join the community at Discord or support the campground through all of the usual methods, those being follow, Patreon, donations, or subscriptions. There's also a Humble Bundle link that, that gives you something in return for your donation, should you choose to use it. Right now we've got the Humble Monthly Bundle and a couple of others going. Up to you if you want to do something with it. I'm going to go ahead and raid Fatalis, who's doing Code Vein, which I can't really stick around for, but I hope to also play at some point. Reminders, we are on the end of Overheat. If you want to make shields, now is the last time to get them in. Let's see, on the first day of October, Overheat officially stops and no more shields can be created. Anyway, let's go ahead and raid Fatalis. Night.